And we are back. We back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, let's keep going. All this stuff getting heavy. I'll dump what I need. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espo and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us finding clues? Let's ask the important question. Has she found anything? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. And you don't want to tell us. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. She has the key for everything. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course. It's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here if anyone's hungry. I'm here to make sure that because or else people are gonna start asking, hey, let me get a chili dog or something. Things aren't going great. Okay. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Yeah, Sonic. Well, I mean, besides that, besides murder? My social skills, non-existent. Me too. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espo the Poet. Okay. Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic or prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice. Was that it? Have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I am satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. There, Junior and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espo to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Victor got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yeah, that's what happened. Where was Rogue? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rogue came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Okay, she came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. So she first went to the library, then she went to the saloon and then back to the library? Brochure stand over there. Okay. But she left back to the casino car. Oh, okay. Before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. Yeah. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why was Shadow been locking doors. I mean, yeah. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action that I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess we walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returning to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Victor came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car we stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Victor and Espanol couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for cooperation. He turned around and returned the question. You return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to reenact with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Wait a minute. That means the only people... No, actually. Because Sonic was all the way in the front. Where was Sonic murdered? I forgot. Was he murdered in the dining car? The one that we started in? I think that's what happened. I don't know. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What are we looking for is any evidence that proves they're saying is true. We need to confirm Victor's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espanol was actually in the library car reading. It's all task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay. A chow hangs precariously from the tree branch. Large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Little Chaos hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? I mean, I don't know, man. Okay. Poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it do its thing on its own. Yeah, probably for the best. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rogue pulled out a lot of these out to search for something. The reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. In spite of Krezing, they're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. I mean, true. Something always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing in there. I really thought there'd be some. I'm telling you right now, there are nothing in these trash bags for now, but pretty soon there's going to be like a really important detail in a trash bag. Now, Junior, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we'll find. Think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Junior, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? What's the bright red book? Oh yuck, this reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiology and receipt book. What kind of receipts? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Dr. Eggman. I still can't wait to see that, man. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect. For a vacation, the conductor was talking about Spagonia. Spagonia, I don't even know what that is. If you've ever been there, I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. I don't know who is Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I mean, there are a lot of games, so I don't really know. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right into the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. No, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, you'd have one ring. Look at that. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Golden Gal. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-up-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. True. But what if I had hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a bit more? Okay. Look, man, this is really stumping me. I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing here to really use against them. I mean, we looked at it. Let's check out the door. Charles supposedly walked through the library car before into the saloon car. Oh, look at that. Charles left the library car. He locked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we take note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Charles' lock is in your inventory. Alright. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem about train? Let's do trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. Ayo? The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. What do you mean by that? I actually really like that one. Huh? You know, let me do this. I have a poem about this. My starving stomach babbled through. I ignored the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs, sunny. I don't really serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you a lot. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish I could stop and look at these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books' titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mariner Express Manual. It's the user guide of the Migrade Express, the train we're currently on. Think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's just make a note of it. It's your inventory. Really nothing else? I mean, wait a minute. If we can click on this, and then we can click on this. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else from this. Am I missing anything? Oh, the brochures. No destination ideas here. All amusement parks, carnivals, hotels, and oh. Sure, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by year, in which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's. Oh, okay. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go and interrogate Victor and Espio to find out what really happened. Right. So now we can start interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that. I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Junior and I here to confirm two things. Why Victor left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Victor, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if needed. No, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Victor enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. It seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Yeah. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio started reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Ezra doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book might be, the Dr. Eggman or the train manual. I mean, Junior was reading the manual. A manual? You think Ezra was reading instructions? What argument could you probably have to support this? Alright, time for some Sonic. Oh wow, this is bigger. Oh my. Okay. Both gasping, I knew it. Yo, man, listen. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What? Oh my god. I thought I was gonna land. Alright, let's try it again. Bro, that's baloney. How did I mess that up? Oh my god. Come on. Give me one more. Dude, it's hard to see whether or not I'm on top of it. Yep, got more than enough, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, bro. It's really hard. The perspective is really hard. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. We'll accept this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail is normal like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you meant well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet friendship can form anywhere. This is indeed the book I was reading, the Mayor's Dress Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Beaver Jr., if you don't mind, could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he really did. Which page should I quiz him about? Page... Let's go with the middle. Okay, what if interestingly extreme accurate technology was installed to assist keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The conductor saying that the train cleaning itself. I had a feeling the train company didn't just want to hire any janitors. Argons also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Junior, hit him with another one. Which page do I change? Let's go far. Let's see how far he read it. What is the cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. True. Last one, baby John. Let's see if SPL can answer it. Gotcha. Which page should I pick? Let's go far. I was implanted to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations. An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train was on autopilot, but I can't access it. Its full sight capabilities without the conductor present. Now that I passed your little test? Yeah. Well, it's while you were able to retell all these information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers were far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that? Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all the questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Victor was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substate despite being the truth. Well, you're definitely reading through the manual, so I suppose we can Espio, is that true? Victor was the one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Leo Jr.? He always puts me on the spot. Yeah, but Jr., think. What should we have a piece of evidence like this someone saw us been reading what? Shadow? Shadow's lock? Please pray, tell, what's this has to do with anything? We're up, Big Boy Jr. Let's get our argument together. Because Shadow was there, he would have saw you reading. Boom. Oh, okay. Okay, well. I'm too good, baby. Okay. Well, I just hit that. Okay, well, we just losing coins out here. Whoa. No. Dang. Again, really? Got it. I have enough. Just don't get hurt. More than enough, baby. More than enough. I got more than enough. Shadow walked through the library car to get the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Dang. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Victor came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Victor in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Oof. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO noticed one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, it says SBO duration here. Defending the argument that he was in the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. That's a mystery, my dear Big Boy Jr. One that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me. The cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back to the library car, honest. When Victor returned, he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must arrange my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why does this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was this simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I mean, feels like he's being very honest. I feel like I don't know this guy's personality. I've never seen him in any of the other games. So from what I've seen, just in this game alone, he seems like a decent guy. So I'm gonna defend him. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. My fellow associate laid on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO can have seen one another? It's obviously not this. Big Boy Jr., that's not quite right. When Shadow returned from the library first, manual? Be this. Alright, now let's get my thought of okay, well, I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, I didn't see the spikes. Oh, this is an easy one. GG's. Oh my. My goodness, bro. Boom, got it. GG's. GG's. Library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SPO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SPO have been for Shadow not to see him? Clearly Shadow would see him here. Shadow would see him here. Shadow could not see him here. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SPO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SPO or vice versa. I bet you Shadow did see him, but just never said anything, because that's the kind of person he is. It makes a lot of sense why you ever mentioned Shadow's return, SPO. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was gasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Victor and SPO. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped, pause. If you need any meat chopped, though, say the word. I'll keep up the poetry sharp for you both. A murder, oh my god. A murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective capabilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Amigo Jr. Let's see what's next. Coming. Alright. I'm not gonna just like head on through. I'm actually gonna, I don't know, should I just like, yeah, let's do it. Are you sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? My friend, mystery calms. Okay, the investigation continues. Let's just look at what it looks like. I'm kind of curious. Oh, dang. Alright. Casino card. Time to gamble and lose all your money. Oh, isn't that the thing? All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Okay. Let us save here. Number 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we're going into the casino car. So, till then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.